The next step in saving a patch is assigning the attributes and assignments in this Edit Tags window so that the patch browser can sort and display the patches based on the browser filters that are available in the patch browser, so you can really zero in and sort through what you're looking for. Now, this looks a little bit overwhelming, but it's really not. There are 4 things you do in this window. You assign attribute types on the left over here. You add custom assignments over here. You add keywords over here. And you add custom notes over here. So let's look at it all. Now, in the attributes section, and again, these correspond to the browser filters. The attribute section, you need to have a minimum of 3 attribute assignments. It's just the way Trillian works, and you can have up to 8. Now, this one by default has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you'll see this little red box that's around the first 4 of them. What that means is there are 2 types of attributes. There are optional ones and required ones. And the optional ones are outside of this red box. And when the red box is around the different attribute types, that means that those are compulsory. And you can resize this, so you can edit these for your own patches as you're saving them by clicking this little red dot here, and you can resize the red box and decide which ones are compulsory and which ones are not. Let's leave it like that for now. You can also reorder the attribute types by dragging them around, and the reason you would want to do that is because the first 3 will be displayed in the attributes columns in the browser filters. So if you want to make sure they show up there, you drag them around and make sure that the first 3 are as you want them. So for example, let's say I wanted genre up there. I can click hold there and drag it up instead of model. Now I'll have type, genre, and then model. And let's say I want author next to that. Let's drag that up. There. So those are the 3 that are going to appear in my filters. Now we can add attribute types from this drop-down triangle here. We can add the existing attribute types, or we can create new ones. And again, another good way of customizing how you organize your patches, you can create a new attribute type for your project or your artist or your album or the song you're working on or the studio you're working in or the film cue or the name of the film, whatever. Just another level or layer of how you can organize your patches. And you can remove attribute types from there as well. I'm not going to create a custom one for now, but that's how you do it. Now, in this overview area over here, you'll see there's a Reset All button, and that'll clear all the assignments for all the attributes. So basically, each of these attributes have assignments. You see them here. It says aggressive synths, edgy underground, and drones, and that's because that's what's selected from the assignments column over here, and you can edit them. I'm going to, let's say, also add on retro synths. I'm going to shift-click there, and I've added that on. It says retro synths. So you click on each of these, and the assignments field updates to display the relevant assignments for this particular attribute type. And again, you customize what you want in there by clicking or shift-clicking to include or exclude the different descriptive tags. So an author, let's say I want to add in my name here. Now here are the existing authors in this assignment field, but I want to add a new one in. So I'm going to use the plus button, and I'll add EK. So now I have a new assignment here. So in author it says Ignacio Longo, and now also EK. I don't want to take credit for this patch, but I'm just doing this for demonstration. We can also work with these assignment tags in a lot more detail with these 3 view buttons over here. We can use the More button to give an enhanced view where we can see all the tags at once. And this isn't a great choice because there's not that many there, but let's say we're looking at type. Now if I go More, we'll see them all at once. So we see the used tags highlighted in red here. When we hit the category button, it highlights all the used assignments for the entire category. So all these ones in red, these are all assignments that are used somewhere or another in this category of type. And with the sort button, it puts the used assignments at the top of the list. Right now the sort button's enabled, so they're all at the top. And if I take it off, it reverts to an alphabetical sorting. So it's a great way to see which assignments are used. So let's get out of that window. And then we can add keywords. So I'm going to click there, and you can add as many keywords as you want. You can separate them by commas. I'll write EK edited mod wheel custom controls. All keywords I want associated with this particular patch. And then in the notes, again, I can customize that however I want. Great patch for adding an edgy color to a track. Use the custom controls to create some variations. I'll add something in here. Custom control mod wheel assignment, just so I remember. And in the footer here, we have a save and cancel button. If you cancel, you can revert. And obviously, if you've made mistakes here, decide you want to start again, just hit cancel. And we have the name of the patch, the category it's in, and the directory, and it's in the user folder. So let's hit save. And now the patch is saved, and here we see it, EK magnetic field. And if I look in directory now, I'll see my user folder show up there because there is actually something in it now. And if I show that there, we'll see the synth base because that's the only category folder that's used, but this will be populated by other folders when there's patches in them. And we see the hierarchy there. And if we click on our patch there, we can look at the notes and see my notes there, custom control mod wheel assignment. And I can search for it and it's there. So that's how you save patches in Trillian. And again, it's virtually the same thing with multis when you're working in the multi-browser. And if we look here, we'll see my custom assignment that I created. If I go to author, there's the EK assignment. If I sort by EK, we'll see it's just that one patch because that's the only one that has that assignment right now. And if we look in the Finder, we'll see there's my patch in the user folder, synth base. There it is. See you for more in the next video.